everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to do my February favourites. I can't believe we're already through February. I feel like it has really dragged, but then I'm like, it's March. How are we already in March? But anyway, so February favourites. I don't have very many. It was really hard for me to pick things that are different from last month's favourites, but I managed it. So I've got a few and I'm going to go through them with you now. So in regards to makeup, I only actually have two things makeup related, and they kind of go together because they're in the same range from the same brand. But it is basically the L'Oreal True Match Foundation and Concealer. I have only actually recently got these, but I am already loving them. I got them probably about halfway through February and I've been using them every single day since, and I really like them. The foundation to start is really nice. It obviously matches your skin tone. Obviously you have to try and pick one that is similar to your skin tone. So I am 1N Ivory, which is second lightest, I believe, and it's a really beautiful colour. This foundation is really hydrating and it definitely doesn't feel cakey or heavy on your skin. It's really light, which is something I really enjoy about this, because I hate foundations that feel really cakey and heavy on your skin. The one downside to this foundation is the coverage isn't fab, but it is really buildable and really easy to blend. So I use a beauty blender to blend this in and it blends really well, but you do have to use quite a lot of it to build it up if you want a higher coverage. So if you're somebody that really needs a high coverage, definitely wouldn't go for this, because it is a light to medium coverage, more of a light coverage. It really doesn't cover that well, but it is really good to build. So if you don't mind building it up, it builds really easily. That is a good thing. So, you know, you can turn it into a bit of a higher coverage, but overall the coverage is light, really. But that is something I can oversee because it is really nice and it feels amazing, and I love putting it on, which I don't really find with foundation. I'm not a fan of foundation because I don't like the feel of it, which sounds really weird, but I just don't like the feel of it on my skin. But this one is great. It's light, soft, love it. Then the concealer that goes with it is the Perfect Match concealer. Looks like this. Is obviously you don't get very much product, but it's really nice. Again, I am the second lightest, which in the concealer is called Vanilla. And again, very blendable. The coverage is medium, I'd say, with this. It's not as good as my favourite concealer, which is the Rimmel Wake Me Up, but I wanted to try something a bit different, so I wanted to try this one. Again, not good coverage, but you can build it. It's better coverage than the foundation though, so yeah, but I would say that you can, in my opinion, you couldn't wear this on its own, but it's really good for under eyes and to hide blemishes if you built it up a bit. But I really am enjoying it, and I'm enjoying the combo together at the moment, so that is why I popped it into this video. Next is something I've used like for ages, like since I first started using makeup, but my mum was the one that had it, and then I recently found it in Sainsbury's and I saw it and I was like, oh my god, I remember using this. Also Kendall uses this as well, so she kind of reminded me of it, and it is the Witch Naturally Clear Hazel Blemish Stick. Looks like that, and out of the packaging it is this little stick and you basically push it up like that, and it's just like a little gel stick thing. And basically, if you get a spot, just pop this on, and it basically just kills all the bacteria that's creating the spot and just eliminates the spot completely. Like, the spot would disappear in about 24 hours, I'd say. So good. I love this. This was literally my holy grail when I used to get spots, as I was like going through puberty and all that kind of stuff when I was younger, and my mum had one, like I said, and I used to steal it all the time and pop it on my spots. Luckily, I have been blessed with good skin, and touch wood, I don't get spots often at all. But with me, when I get a spot, it's normally like a really bad whitehead or a really bad underskin spot that I kind of like need to get rid of ASAP, because it's like an extra head on my head. They're normally quite big, or I get like loads at the same time, or they're in like really awkward places, like on my lip or on my eyebrow, like really sore places, you know, irritating places. So I kind of wanted to get rid of them like as soon as possible after getting them. So stuff like this like really helps me, because it just gets rid of it so quickly, and I just love this. So great. I got a spot on my chin the day I got this, which is partly the reason I got it, because I had like a spot on my chin. Put it on when I got home, next day spot was gone. Yeah. The next skincare item is a facial wash makeup remover thingy-majiggy that I have pros and a con. I think I've got only one con and like multiple pros. So I bought this, it was on offer. Again, guess where it was from? Oh, Sainsbury's. Yeah, it was on offer. It was normally £5, I got it for £3. It is the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Cleanser Jelly Milk. I love that, jelly milk. It looks like this, and it basically removes makeup without having to rinse it off. You put it on a cotton pad or wipe your face and boom ting, your makeup comes off. So the pros to this: it feels so good. It is so nice to put on your skin. It's just one of those things that you put it on and you're like, oh yes. So good. And it smells insane. I love the smell of this. I'm actually just going to sniff it right now. Oh, it just smells of cleanliness. It smells so clean and fresh, and I love it. And another pro is, once you've finished taking your makeup off with this, your skin feels like a baby's butt. To put it bluntly, it feels incredible afterwards, and I enjoy it so much. It literally boosts hydration, which is what it says on the tin. It literally does what it says, and I love that in a product. If it says it boosts hydration, I want it to boost hydration, and that's exactly what it does. I'm getting a bit carried away, sorry. But my skin has been so soft and felt so hydrated since I've been using this, and I haven't been using it very long. So let's go on to the con of this. I'm going to be honest. You have to use a lot of it to take off a face of makeup, especially if you've got eyeliner on, because it doesn't take it off in a clean sweep, which I have had cleansers in the past which have taken off my eye makeup in one clean sweep, which I enjoy in a cleanser. So it is a bit disappointing that you have to use about 3 or 4 cotton pads just on the eyes to remove the makeup, and then I still have to go over it with a wipe to ensure that all the makeup on my eyes has come off. And you also have to use a lot of cotton pads and a lot of product on your face to ensure that you have got a clean face. I still have to like cleanse to ensure that I literally have got all of the makeup off of my face. Even though I have used a makeup remover, you have to use a lot of product and a lot of cotton pads to get the products off your face completely. So that's a bit disappointing, because it means that the product is going to run out faster and you have to buy cotton pads more regularly, which is something, you know, I don't really want to be buying all the time. And to say this is expensive as well for what it is, like, I don't want to pay £5 for the product to run out really quickly. I want it to last me, so I don't have to spend £5 all the time on this, because as much as I love it, £5 is a bit extreme. Like, I would pay £3 for it all the time, any day, but £5 is pushing it a little bit. If this lasted ages and I could take my makeup off, like eye makeup off in one sweep, or I could just use like 3 cotton pads max to take my makeup off my face, I'd be like, okay, £5 fine. But because you have to use so much of it, it's not going to last very long, and then I feel like £5 is a bit extreme to be paying out all the time, because I would want to repurchase this again, but the £5 price mark and the amount of time it's lasting me puts me off that a little bit. Do you know what I mean? So, yes. But aside from that, I really am enjoying this, and I look forward to taking my makeup off with this because it feels amazing, it makes my skin feel really, really good, and it smells great. So yeah. So next is a scent, and it is the Lady Million perfume by Paco Rabanne. I got this for Christmas. Look how I use it so much, and I am about halfway through. And we're in March now, so that's quite good. But I use this every single day and I am loving it, and I'll tell you why. So, I feel really self-conscious about the way I smell all the time. Like, I hate going out feeling like I smell bad. I get really self-conscious and anxious that I smell horrible. But I've been wearing this perfume and I have had so many compliments on the way I smell. People have said, oh, you smell really nice, what are you wearing? And that is like my favourite compliment to receive, and it makes my day when somebody says I smell nice. So this perfume has done that for me. It has made me smell great, and people have been complimenting me and commenting that I smell really nice, and I love that. Especially when it's like halfway through the day or nearly the end of the day and somebody says that I smell nice, I'm like, this is great. So this is so good because I wear it to work all the time, and that's mainly where people have been saying that I smell nice. And it's been like the end of my shift and somebody says, oh, you smell really nice. I'm like, yes, that has lasted me a 6-hour shift, walking around, rushing around, getting all hot and sweaty, and I still smell good, unless my sweat just smells good. I want this to be in my life forever because it makes me feel like a confident, good smelling woman, and that's all I want in life. The next couple of things I'm just going to rush through really quickly. Okay, so the first thing I've got written down here on my trusty notepad is the Sleep Cycle app. I talked about this in my What's on my iPhone video. I am loving it. It is really good. I have been feeling as though I haven't been sleeping very well for a while now, and I wanted to see how often I woke up during the night without realising that I was awake or whatever, how irritable I get, how like much I go into like a deep sleep with regards to a light sleep, stuff like that. So I downloaded the Sleep Cycle app. I'm really enjoying it. I love waking up in the morning and seeing how I've slept that night, because I wake up feeling like I haven't slept very well, and it tells me, you know, I woke up 5 times during the night, or I came out of a deep sleep like 5 times or whatever, which is really interesting. Yeah, it basically just tracks your movement and calculates sort of how deep sleep you're in. And last but not least, I have really been enjoying Sims 4. I've loved Sims for absolute years. Like, I played Sims 1, 2, 3, like I have played all the Sims, and I used to play it on my PlayStation 2 back in the day, but now I'm playing it on my Mac and I'm really enjoying it. I recently in February got back into it because Kendall was playing it and I was like, oh, I haven't played Sims for ages, so I went back on it and I'm literally obsessed, and I'm on it all the time now and I'm really enjoying it, and I'm loving the toddler edition. They've added toddlers now, and They're really cool, and you can do a lot more with the toddlers in Sims 4 than you could with the toddlers in Sims 3, which I'm really enjoying. So yes, and I'm looking to get some of the expansion packs and stuff. Oh, it's gonna be good. So I am really enjoying Sims 4. Anyway, so that is all my favourites for this month. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy it, give it a big thumbs up and subscribe down below, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!